in these classes before. Just a little bit of a background, a reminder for those who've been with me, a reminder for those who are just coming in. So I normally teach a very music-driven class. The music is very forward, very bold. With Zoom, it's very difficult to have loud music. So the music will be present, but will be a little bit fainter. So enjoy it when you can really hear it. And if it's a little bit faint, just tune into your breath, but the music will still be there. Also, as opposed to when you're with me in the studio where I'm kind of walking around, squatting down, demoing here and there, but mostly kind of moving around assisting, I will be doing this whole practice with you on my mat. So you'll be able to follow my movements, follow my body. There will be times where you'll see me pop a squat like this. This is not a yoga pose. You don't need to stop and do that. This is me pausing to directly speak to the camera and really intentionally speak to you. Also, as we move throughout practice, you will pick one direction to face, your due north. Stay in that direction. You'll see me flip directions at times. That's not what you're doing. That's just me changing my direction so that my chest, my face is most of the time facing you so I can speak to you a little bit more directly. I'll tell you when I'm flipping, but again, you're just gonna stay put as you are. And with that, we are going to go ahead and get started. So what I've been working on this week with our theme is this quotation. It goes, "Bloom where you're planted." It's one of my favorite quotations, and it really speaks to this idea of choosing to rise up and shine no matter what obstacles or challenges you find yourself planted into. I think it's very timely for what we're going through in our world. And so that's what we're going to be working with today. And we'll begin on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So go ahead and come to your mat, recline down, bring the soles of your feet together and your knees open wide. Today I invite you to take an infinity variation. So cross your arms overhead at your wrists to start to stretch into your chest and shoulders. Now, if this feels too intense on your hips this early on in class, you can always plant your feet to the mat and knock your knees together in a collapsed bridge. Shavasana is always an option for you as well. Find what works for you in your body. And then just start to allow your eyes to close as you go inward. And begin to breathe and integrate into this time and this space. To begin, take a deep breath in. Fill up your lungs very fullest capacity. And hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. Open mouth, exhale. Let all your air go. Another like this. Inhale, breathe into this time, this space, and the next hour for you. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Open mouth, exhale. Release anything that does not serve, and fully arrive here and now on your mat. Begin to turn on and engage your Ujjayi breath as you're ready. Inhales through your nose and exhales through your nose. Make it long, smooth inhales and long, smooth exhales. Assign your breath a sound and a texture. Cultivate it deeper and deeper. And from there, friends, we layer on our greater point of intention and meditation for our practice together. Today is all about blooming where you're planted. Some flowers get lucky. They get planted down into a beautiful field or garden. And so it makes sense that they have everything they need to rise, to bloom, to add beauty to the world. Some flowers, on the other hand, get planted into cracks in the sidewalk or off to the side of the road. And yet those flowers still find a way to rise up to bloom and add beauty to the world themselves. And the same is true for us. We cannot always control what soil we get planted down into, what situations we find ourselves in. But we can choose to navigate our own unique struggles and challenges and rise in spite of them. Here today, as you move through the challenges of the practice, I invite you to breathe into those challenges, to give it your all, to give it your best, and find your way through to still rise, to still shine. That is the mentality that we build here on our mat, and that is what we take with us as we continue forward into this unique time. Take another deep Ujjayi inhale, and deep Ujjayi exhale. Inhale, bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Exhale, close your knees like a book, hug your knees into your chest, and give yourself a squeeze. Rock side to side and massage out to your low back. Inhale, center. Exhale, happy baby and Nanda Balasana. Reach your leg onto the inside or outside arches of your feet. If this feels too intense in your hips, you can always grab behind your thighs. And then once again, gently rock side to side, massage out your low back. Inhale, center. Exhale, hug your knees in. And then extend your left leg long. Kick your right leg up towards the sky, leg straight. Interlace all 2 fingers to the back of your thigh or your calf. Next inhale, kick your heel to the ceiling. Exhale, pull your leg towards your chest. Reach your toes to the wall behind you to stretch into your hamstring. Inhale, kick. Exhale, pull. Take another full round of breath right here. Inhale. Exhale, switch your legs. Send your right leg long, left leg high. Interlace all 10 fingers to the back of your thigh or your calf. Next inhale, kick your heel to the ceiling. Exhale, pull your leg towards your chest. Reach your toes to the wall behind you to stretch. Take 2 more rounds of breath right here. Inhale. Exhale, switch your legs. Inhale. Exhale, switch them again. And keep going. Switch. Switch. Exhale. Exhale. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings and calves. Activation in your core and hip flexion. 8.
All right, thanks for going.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hug both knees in and sweep. Now begin to rock forward and back 3 to 4 times. Lift the length of your spine. And on your last time, cross your ankles, cut your hands, and make sure you're the top.
Love you too.
Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over
Thank
your
you for
knees.
going. No way.
Inhale, cow Pittalasana. Droop your belly down, bend your elbows, pull your chest to your gaze forward. Exhale, cat, pull your belly to your spine, around your spine, point kind of your head down, and jump up that space between your shoulder blades. Now fill these 2 postures out of your own pace of breath. Add on any other movements you feel called to perform to warm up in this space. Link your breath and your body together, have them move in sync. And together we layer on this greater intention. Inhale, go deep, connect to the power of the potential within. Exhale, release the doubt and blockage around that. Start to even out your movements. If you do anything with the right or left, find equality on both sides. Come to neutral. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, fire hydrant on your left. Reach your left knee out towards the side of the room like a dog with a fire hydrant. And then take hip circles here. Draw little or big circles with your knees. Go about 3 or 4 times one way. And then reverse it, go 3 or 4 times the other way to warm and lubricate into your hip joint. Steal your knee out to the side. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back. Exhale, set your left big toe down the mat, leg straight. Inhale, modified side plank, spin open to your left. Stack your hips and your shoulders, reach your left fingers high. Hold on your exhale, pull the sides of your waist in. Inhale, lift your left leg up now. Exhale, modified Shavasana. Bend your left knee, reach behind, grab onto the 9th edge of your foot. Kick your foot into your hand, reach your knee back and your toes over to the side. Feel the stretch in your left hip flexor, left chest and shoulder. Without catapulting, inhale, modified side plank. Send your leg back and your arm up. Exhale, tabletop, bring your hand down and your knees down. I'll flip directions, you stay as you are. Inhale, fire hydrant on the right. Reach your right knee out towards the side of the room, dog with fire hydrant. And then take your hip circles. Draw little circles with your knees, little or big, 3 or 4 times one way. And reverse it, go 3 or 4 times the other way to warm and lubricate into your hip joint. Feel your knee. Inhale, extend your right leg straight back. Exhale, set your right big toe down on the mat, leg straight. Inhale, modified side plank. Spin open to your right, stack your hips and your shoulders, reach your right fingers high. Hold on the exhale, pull the sides of your waist in. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, modified Shavasana. Bend your right knee, reach behind her onto the 9th edge of your foot. Kick your foot into your hand, reach your knee back and your toes over to the side. Feel the stretch in your right hip flexor, right chest and shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, modified side plank. Send your leg back and your arm up. Exhale, tabletop, bring your hand down and your knee down. Inhale, curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, bring your gaze between your feet. And then as always, find organic movement here. Walk out your down dog. Shake your hips, shake your head. Get the cracks and the pops out. Warm your physical body to go deeper in the practice. Do whatever your physical best is. Warm mentally and energetically to move into this space of confidence and of growth. Bring stillness into your down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll with Uttanasana. Step your feet up behind your wrists. Bring your feet hips distance apart or as wide as your mat. Take a generous bend to your knees. Let your belly rest on your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. Grab opposite elbows. Stillness or sway side to side. Release physical tension. Release all blockages, all doubts. Those are falling away now. Inhale, look into center. Exhale, release your hands down. Bring your left hand to the center of your mat underneath your face. Option to use a block or a book here. Inhale, ragdoll twist. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, reach your right arm high. Exhale, half spine. Bend your right elbow, bring the back of your hand to the small of your back, grab onto your thigh. Inhale, lengthen to the front of your head. Exhale, belly in, rotate your right shoulder towards the knife edge, not behind you, open your chest. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, fold, release your right hand down. Switch out your hands on the mat while you're blocking. Inhale, ragdoll twist. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, reach your left arm high. Exhale, half spine. Bend your left elbow, bring the back of your hand to the small of your back, or grab onto your thighs. Inhale, lengthen to the front of your head. Hold, exhale, belly to spine. Rotate your left ribs over your right. Open your chest and stop. Inhale, send your left arm high. Exhale, fold, release your left hand down. Toe heel your feet to a comfortable distance. Toes touch your hips, distance your toys. Take a long inhale until they rise. One vertebra at a time. Stack bone on bone on bone as you push strong to the distance to your head is the last step. Once you're up at the top, inhale, roll your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, draw your shoulders down your spine. And find standing in attention, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to the heart center and allow your eyes to close. Root down to the four corners of your feet physically into your mat. Energetically into this space of growth, of determination that we're stepping into today. Hold this to your body and your being and pause. Here, friends, we unite with breath and intention. We work beyond our physical exercise. As always, it becomes a moving meditation. To begin, open mouth, exhale, release all points of blockage, distraction, let them go. Instead, inhale, go deep, connect to your potential, your power, your worth. Open up, exhale, charge that around you in the space. Choose to rise with it no matter what. Last time, these same intentions plus any others you have. Inhale, breathe them in, visualize them, hold them tight. Exhale, bring them around you and share them with the room. Blink your eyes open and release your arms down. Inhale, Mountain Tadasana. Push your feet, lift your arms, bring your bodies up by your ears. Pause, breathe, and build. Push down to the four corners of your feet. Squeeze your thighs and lift them off of your knees. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly in. Make your breath down. And relax your shoulders from your ears. Take an inhale. Float your hips and your hips. Go up a whole another inch taller. Exhale, back bend up. New Uttanasana. Shift the weight into your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Tap your thumbs and broaden through your calf. Nice and lock. Inhale, Mountain Tadasana, rise. Exhale, chair, vertical twist. Bend your knees. Take your hips back. Reach your right finger back, left finger forward, and hold. Now squeeze your knees and point them forward. On the inhale, go top to the front of your head. On the exhale, pull your belly in. Roll your right foot towards your left as you twist back. Inhale, Mountain Tadasana, rise. Exhale, chair, vertical twist to your left. Bend your knees. Sit back, left fingers back, right fingers forward, and hold. Squeeze your knees and point to the front. Stay here on the inhale, go tall. Hold on the exhale, belly to spine, twist back. Inhale, Mountain Tadasana, rise, straighten your legs, squeeze your thighs and glutes. Exhale, chair plane, bend, sit, sweep, reach both arms out this time. Inhale, chest extension, interlace your fingers, reach your fists down, lift your heart up and forward. Exhale, bounce forward, fold, straighten your legs, turn your head down, reach your fists up and head and hold here.
Try to keep the heels of your hands together, even if you need to bend your elbows to make it possible. Inhale, like facing the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. You're in your fists overhead. Feel the stretch occur across your chest and your shoulder. Break your bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your spine. Exhale, squat and curl. Plant your hands, lift your heels on your spine up to space between your shoulder blades. Make a little ball shape in your body. Inhale, invite space between each vertebra of your spine. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest tighter and broaden the space between your shoulder blades wider. All right, friends, we're gonna flow it and add on to it. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. Drop your heels. Roll up, rise up, reach up. Exhale, back bend, squeeze glutes, open body, heart, mind. Inhale, mountain rise. Exhale, chair vertical twist to your right, to bend, reach back. Inhale, mountain, straighten your legs, squeeze your lower extremity. Exhale, chair vertical twist left, to bend and reach. Inhale, mountain rise, squeeze sides and glutes. Exhale, chair plane, bend, sit, and sweep. Inhale, chest extension, interlace your fingers, fist down, heart forward. Exhale, bound forward, fold, dive down, fist overhead. Break binds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Listen for change as we add on. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, high plank. Punch your hands, step both feet back into your high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Flip to the tops of your feet. Glue your toenails down. Bring your hands by your chest and elbows in. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Peel your chest from the mat. Rotate your hands. Keep your gaze down so your neck is long. Push your toenails down. Squeeze your thighs and glutes. Bring your shoulder blades kiss. Send them back. At the same time, reach the crown of your head forward. Inhale, peel up by one more rib. Exhale, release. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Gaze towards the left. Heels swap open. Arms rest down and relax. Inhale, bring your chin to center. Interlace all 10 fingers of your tailbone behind you, palms touch. Exhale. Inhale, bow locust. Fill your chest up like cobra. Reach your fist back. Exhale, go forward into your belly. Float your legs up. Inhale, reach your fist back. Exhale, forward, lift your legs up. Take one more inhale, fly higher. Exhale, release. Bring your left cheek to mat, gaze towards the right, and relax down. Inhale, bring your chin to center. Plant your hands beneath your shoulders and touch your toes. Exhale, down dog. Rise to a high plank or tabletop. Then lift up and back, gaze between your feet. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Separate toes to the top. Bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain Tadasana rise. Full energy, earth to your fingers. Exhale, back bend. Open body, mind, heart. Inhale, mountain rise with strength. Exhale, chair vertical twist, release doubt. Inhale, mountain choose to grow. Exhale, vertical twist left. Release that want to stay buried. Inhale, mountain, you can. Exhale, chair plane, you will. Inhale, chest expansion, feel that growth. Exhale, bound forward, fold, back down. Break your bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Clench your hands, step both feet back. Hold your high plank. Yearn your heels back and reach your collarbones forward. Squeeze your thighs, your glutes, your core, your pectorals. Everything turns on. Now, friends, holding a position like this is uncomfortable and challenging, just like what we're kind of facing here in the world. But rather than letting it defeat us, we breathe through it. We learn from it. We grow stronger in spite of it. Find that mentality here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Option to drop to your knees or skip this. Inhale, up dog. Foot to the tops of your feet. Shine your chest and your face forward. Exhale, down dog. Open your belly button, lift up and down. Take a big breath in. Open up, exhale, and let go. All right, friends, as always in my classes, we've got 2 more Sundays. These Sundays are yours. It's your breath. It's your movement. It's you getting connected to the power of the potential in you and moving with it here through all challenges. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step your handstand to the top. You're on your own, 2 full Sunday. You can do the same Sunday we just did. or something totally different, unique, it doesn't matter to me. Move with your breath. Take what feels right in your body. Choose to rise, choose to shine, choose to keep going no matter what. Once you're done, down dog. Beautiful movements and variations, friends. It is so wonderful to be flowing with you all together. That is what it's all about. We meet in downward facing dog when you're done in 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth exhale and let go. All right, friends, we move forward and we build the bulk of our class Sun V. As we go, continue to breathe, continue to navigate these challenges and rise in spite of it. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high into the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow across your body. Get the twist back your right hip under your left. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, side crunch of your leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Shield and toe step through. Inhale, low lunge twist. Keep your left hand down. Reach your right hand up and gaze up. Option for the block or book underneath your left hand. Shoot energy out your left heel back. Reach to the front of your hand forward. On your inhale, reach up to your right finger. Hold on your exhale. Pull your belly in. Rotate your right face with your knife heading up behind you, just like you did in ragdoll twist. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist. Lift your shoulders up over your hips and pause here. Bend your left knee a little bit. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, grow tall to the front of your head. Exhale, belly to spine. Roll your right foot towards your left as you twist back. Inhale, exalted. Take your right hand to your left side. Reach your left arm up and gaze up. Arch your spine and broaden your chest. Imagine the highest palm is between your shoulder blades. And I'm lifting you out of your low back to find that action. Take a breath in. Exhale, crescent plane, hinge forward, swing your arms back, bring your shoulders together, swing back your triceps hold. Find one long way, then get your left heel back, reach to the front of your head forward, gather your abdominals away from your front thigh, and think cobra in your spine. So bring your shoulders together, and then send them down and back. Breath in, and breath out. Inhale, star to your left, heart will open, heels in, toes out, arms to a V. Pause and take a center to the face. Shoot energy to your toes to the body corner. Reach your fingers to the top 2 corners. Take an inhale to get bigger, brighter, more expansive. Exhale, force bend your knees and come down into your hips. Hold your core. Bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Twist your front. Drop your left shoulder down and gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist to your back. Bend your right shoulder, gaze over your left shoulder. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, front. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, center. Hold, exhale, force sink lower. Inhale, star rock. Exhale, Skandasana to your back. So bend your left knee, straighten your right leg as you come down and hold here. Now in Skandasana, you have a lot of options. Your heel can lift or it can plant. Your hands can be up for balance challenge. They can be down for support. If this feels too intense in your left knee or your hip, you can come higher into a lateral lunge that looks like this. You're still receiving the benefits of the inner hip stretch and inner thigh stretch. Find what variation works for you and breathe there. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze forward. Inhale, warrior two. From the out of your skin off, and then move your stance and plug into your warrior two and hold. Heel down to the knife edges of your feet so they ring arches left. Lengthen your arms equally left and right. Gaze forward. Perhaps shut down your eyes. Now, friends, you feel the strength, you feel the power building in your body. Take that deeper into your mind, into your heart. Proceed through all challenges and situations with it. Take a breath in. Exhale, half bind. Bend your left elbow. Bring the back of your hand to the top of your back or grab onto your thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bind. Reach your right hand up and back. Imagine your high-fiving knee standing right behind you. Take another inhale. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle. Keep the bind. Bring your right arm to your right side. Fingers reach down. Option, use T-tail your bottom arm for added challenge. Now, wherever you are, inhale, lengthen through the front of your head. On your exhale, pull your belly in. Rotate your left shoulder of your right to open your chest towards the sky. Take another round or so of breath right here. Inhale, reverse triangle. Push your right big toe straight with your right leg. Reach your right hand up and back, just like reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Cartwheel down, clench your hand, and set both of your feet back. Inhale, side plank to your right. Stack your hips and your shoulders. Reach your right fingers high. You have the option to drop your knee or lift your top leg. Inhale. Exhale, wild thing. Step your foot behind you. Lift your hips and chest up. Reach your right fingers forward. Feel this arch to the front of your body. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, down dog. Hand down, foot down. Lift your hips. No vinyasa. Spare your shoulders. All right, we're doing that on the other side. I'm going to flip direction. Inhale, three-legged dog. Send your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow across your body and twist. Inhale, three-legged dog, send your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow, side crunch of your oblique. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, heel bend toe, step through. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right hand stays down, can be on a block. Reach your left arm high, hold and bring. Shoot energy out of your heel back. Reach to the crown of your head forward. Inhale, reach up to your left finger. Hold on your exhale, pull your belly in. Rotate your left leg towards the knife edge, not behind you to open your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, vertical twist. Lift your shoulders up over your hips. Squeeze your inner thigh in. Core hold. Bend your right knee a little bit. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, go top of the front of your head. Hold exhale, belly to spine twist back. Inhale, exalted. Take your left hand to your right thigh. Reach your right arm up and gaze up. Arch to your spine and broaden your chest. Imagine my palm is between your shoulder blades. I'm lifting you out of your low back. Find that action, that expansion. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent plane. Hinge forward. Bring your arms back. Bring your shoulders to stick out your triceps fold. Find one long arm and drag your right heel back and reach the front of your head forward. Gather your abdominals away from your front thigh. Think cobra. Bring your shoulders together, then send them down and back. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, start to your right, cartwheel open, heels in, toes out, arms to a V. Once again, pause and take an energetic space. Shoot your toes, reach your fingers. Inhale, bigger, brighter, stronger. Exhale, horse, bend your knees, come down into your hips. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, star rise. Exhale, horse, and come down. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star, we move on. Exhale, Skandasana to your back. So bend your right knee, straighten your left leg as you come down and hold. Now, once again, you have the same options as before. Your heel can be up or down, hands up or down. You can also step higher into the lateral lunge. You may find that this side is a little different than your left side, and that's okay. Take what works for you here. Breathe in and breathe out. Gaze forward. Inhale, warrior two. Come back to your Skandasana. Come to your stance to plug into your warrior two and hold here. Heel down into the knife edge of your feet so that your inner arches lift. Lengthen your arms equally left and right. Gaze forward. Perhaps shut down your eyes. Now, friend, no matter how buried you may feel in this time, how can you trust your own potential to grow and rise in spite of it? Spine mat mentality here. Breathe in. Exhale, half line. Bend your right elbow, bring the back of your hand to the small of your back, or reach around and grab onto your inner thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay deep in your left knee. Reach your left knee up and back. Imagine that you're high-fiving me standing behind you. Take one more inhale. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle. Come forward and down, left arm to your thigh. Option for the double utita with your bottom arm. Inhale, lengthen through the front of your head. Hold, exhale, belly in. Rotate your right ribs up your left to open your chest towards the sky. You got one more round of breath right here. Inhale, reverse triangle. Push your left big toe straight into your left leg. Reach your left mat and back. High five the back wall. Exhale, high plank. Circle down, touch your hands, step both feet back. To your left, inhale, side plank. Spin open, stack your heels and your hips. Reach your left fingers high. Option to drop your bottom knee for a challenge. Option to lift your top leg. Exhale, wild thing. Bend your knees, step your foot behind you. Lift your hips and chest up. Reach forward. Feel that arch to the front of your body. Breathe in and out. Inhale, side plank. Move back slow. Exhale, down dog. Lift up and back. Take an inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Drop to your knees forward, down. Trip jumps up on in front of you. 60 seconds. Catch your breath. Calm your heart. Recenter and refocus your mind. So friends, we flow breath to movement. And just like in life, there is a lot going on in this flow. Parts of it are challenging and hard. But rather than allowing ourselves to feel buried and defeated by it, we choose to breathe through it. We choose to go for it, trusting our ability to make it through to the other side, where we bloom in spite of all. That's what we work with here on our mats, and that's what we take with us out there in the world. Take another breath in, and another breath out. Inhale, rise to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift up and back. All right, friends, we're flowing. Inhale, three-legged dog, send your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow, across your body and twist. Inhale, three-legged dog, send your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, side crunch. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, heel bend toes, step through. Inhale, low lunge twist, left hand down, right hand up. Exhale, vertical twist, squeeze your thighs and core to rise up. Inhale, exalted, find the expansion in your chest. Exhale, crescent plane, glide forward, reach back. Inhale, star to your left, big and bright. Just one time, exhale, horse, come down. Inhale, star to your left, exhale, Skandasana, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. To your front, inhale, warrior two, come up and plug in. Exhale, half bind with your left arm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half down, extended, option for that Utthita bottom arm. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Exhale, high plank, come down. To your right, inhale, side plank, open. Exhale, wild thing, open body, mind, and heart. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, down dog, move back home. I flip directions, other side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross body twist. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, side crunch. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm up. Exhale, vertical twist, rise with confidence in your growth. Inhale, exalted, accept the challenges of the moment. Exhale, crescent plane, move through them with trust. Inhale, star, choose to rise, choose to shine. Exhale, horse, release the doubt. Inhale, star, you can. To the back, exhale, Skandasana, you will. Inhale, warrior two, plug into your power and potential. Exhale, half bind, you've got this. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half bound, extended option for the double Utthita. Inhale, reverse triangle, keep it going. Exhale, high plank, come down. Inhale, side plank to your left. Exhale, wild thing, step behind, lift, arch, and reach. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, down dog, move back home. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, friends, we're going one more time through. We add on, breathe and believe in yourself. Inhale, three-legged dog, send your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow, cross body, pause, add on, inhale, falling star, shoot your right leg out, push your right hand down, reach your left hand high. You have the option to hover your right foot to the mat like you've got a balloon on your big toe. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, hold, or take hurdlers to the mat if you want it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, vertical twist, rise with confidence in you. Inhale, exalted, open to the possibility. Exhale, crescent plane, move with grace, listen for the add-on. Inhale, full airplane, launch off onto your right leg, left leg up, take your body parallel to the mat. Square your hips down, slide your shoulders down your back. Breathe in and out. Take another inhale. Exhale, crescent plane, bend your right knee, land your left toes back. Inhale, star, choose to rise. Exhale, horse, choose to shine. Inhale, star, to the back. Exhale, skandasana, you have it. Inhale, warrior two, plug into the potential of power you have. Exhale, half spine. We're going to navigate this just fine. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend it. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, side plank right. Exhale, wild thing. Inhale, side plank, add a crunch of your elbow and your knee together, static hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, down dog, lift up and down. You got one more side, one more time. Let's do it. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross body, pause, add on. Inhale, falling star. Shoot your left leg out, reach your right hand high. Option to hover your left foot like you've got a balloon on your big toe. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Hold, pulse, or take hurdlers, Kuminyasana if you want it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, vertical twist, rise. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, crescent plane. Hold. Inhale, full airplane. Launch off onto your left leg, right leg up, hinge your body, curl the mat. Square your hips to the ground. Pull your belly in. Shrug your shoulders down and back like cobra. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, crescent plane, land down. This is it. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, skandasana back. Inhale, warrior two front. Exhale, half spine. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, wild thing. Inhale, side plank, out the crunch with your elbow and your knee. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, down dog, lift up and back. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, drop to your knees. Take a seat, grab some water, and towel off. All right, how are we doing, friends? Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. All right, so strong, my friends. It's amazing that even though we're so far apart, we're all still flowing together, still moving together, still working on intention together, changing our views for ourselves. Wonderful work, friends. All right, once you're toweled and watered, we're gonna meet on our backs and move into a little bit more core. And we're gonna do core to some new Lady Gaga because it's her birthday today, people. It's a holy day. All right, come on to your back. Bring your legs to reverse tabletop position, knees stacked directly over your hips. Bring your hands behind your head. Twist your right elbow to your left knee. Hold here. Extend your right leg out. Now it's up, down, up, down. It's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach to the side. Pull, pull. Exhale, exhale. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, hug both knees in and squeeze. Legs reverse tabletop. Hands behind your head. Lift up. Twist left elbow to right knee. Extend your left leg out. Now we go up, down, up, down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep it going. Keep it breathing. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Reach to the side and pull. Pull. Exhale. Exhale. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Wall to wall stretch. Fingers to back toes towards the front. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Roll over onto your left side. Bring your left forearm pelvis off your mat. Stack your shoulder over your elbow. Lift up into a forearm side plank like so. Option is stagger your feet here if you want. Now, if you want to join me, reach your right fingers overhead. Lift your right leg up. Here we go. It's crunch, extend, crunch, extend. It's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch it out. So come on to your right side. Right forearm helps top your mat. Stack your shoulder over your elbow. Lift it up. Left arm overhead. Lift your left leg up. Now we crunch, extend, crunch, extend. It's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Rise up into boat pose. Lift it up. Shoulders laid down your back. Release your hands out. Boat lowers and lifts. We go down, up, down, up. It's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Up in 2, 1. Static hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Release. Cross your ankles. Rub onto your knees or your shins. Inhale, cow. Lift your chest and gaze up. Exhale, cat. Belly to spine and round down. Inhale, cow. Lift your chest and gaze up. Exhale, cat. Round down. You got one more time like that. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, up to a seat. Grab some more water and towel off. Nice work, friends. Once you're toweled in water, we're going to meet at the top of the mat in a gorilla pose. If you have a block, a book, or a sturdy water bottle, bring it to the top of your mat like so. This will be a great place for it as an option. If you don't have one, no worries. It just can be a nice support. But again, even if you have a hydro flask like this, it will just be a place where your fingers can kind of tap down for some support. And I'll meet you there in a few rounds of breath. All right, friends, find your way into gorilla pose. Wide stance, lift your toes up, insert your hands underneath your feet, bring your toes all the way to your wrist. Let your head heavy to stretch into your spine, and then just breathe here. Catch your breath if it's gotten away from you. Re-engage your Ujjayi breath as you become ready for it again. And recommit back to this intention. This intention to keep going through the challenges, the obstacles, those moments of burn and grit, and choosing to rise in spite of all of it, choosing to come into bloom no matter where you find yourself planted down. We work with that here. That's what we take with us out there. And that's, again, what kind of changes this experience for us, what helps us to navigate it. Take a breath in and a breath out. Release your hands. Toe heel your feet together. Toes touch, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair or Katasana. Bend your knees, sit back and deep. Hold here. This is your first chair. So shift the weight into your heels so your toes are lighter, but still keep them down. Squeeze your knees and thighs together. Pull your belly in. And shrug your shoulder blades down your back. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, prayer twist. Hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Keep your knees squeezed together in one line. Sit your hips lower than your shoulders. On your inhale, lengthen through the front of your head. On your exhale, pull your belly in. Push your right hand down into your left to help you deepen your twist. Take another full round of breath. Right foot is your foundation. Inhale, one legged mountain. Reach your left knee high. Bring your torso and your arms out full. I want you to establish stability in your right leg. Suction cup your foot down. Pull the strength up your leg. And engage the muscles of your leg closer to the bone. Take an inhale. Exhale, eagle on the left. Cross your left arm or left leg over your right. Sit back, then left arm under your right. Single or double wrap. Draw your elbows and knees down the center line of your body. Lift your elbows and lump your shoulders, draw them forward in a way to stretch between your shoulder blades. Sit lower in your legs and grow taller in your spine. Breathe. Inhale, one-legged mountain, unravel, rise, reach your left knee high. Exhale, open your left knee to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale, half moon. Send your left leg back and then hinge your right fingers down. This is where the block or the water bottle or the book can come in handy, or you don't have to use them. Stack your hips and your shoulders very similar to a side plank and engage your side bodies to the midline. You really crunch those sides. This is where they need to turn on. Now you can stay right here or take a Shavasana variation. Bend your left knee, reach behind, grab onto the knife edge of your foot. And just like you did in the modified version on the ground, kick your foot into your hand. Nice breath. If you took Shavasana, inhale, release to half moon. Exhale, warrior two, land down and rise up. Inhale, star rise. Exhale, drop the Rita, turn your toes forward, arms to a T, hinge from your hips, release your hands down underneath your shoulders. Now shift the weight forward into your toes, squeeze your quadriceps to stretch and release your hamstrings. Let your head weight hang heavy to stretch into your spine and continue to breathe. It's me and you now. I've been waiting. Think I wanna make Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frog malasana. Toe heel your feet closer together. Heels and toes out. Sit your hips down. Bring your hands to heart center and push your elbows into your knees. Now we have a few variations here in frog. So you can hold frog like this. It's a great stretch for your inner hips. Make sure to lengthen your spine. So I know we tend to want to do this, but plug your shoulder blades down your back. If you like this stretch but it's a little too intense, take a block, a book, or a pillow and sit on that. You're still going to get the stretch, but again, less intense. And if you'd like to play with arm balance and inversion, flying frog. Bring your hands down, shoulders apart. Gaze down like you're reading a book in front of you. Lift your hips. Bend your elbows towards your body. Squeeze the backs of your arms with the insides of your legs. Shift forward. Use your core, pull it in. Maybe float your feet from the mat. Work with what feels good to you. And we'll be here for a couple rounds of breath. And we'll be back in frog in 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're on the block or the book, remove it off to the side. Now, I want you to toe heel your right foot a little closer to center. Turn it forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Push down to your right leg. Use your thigh, glute, and core strength to lift up. And exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart center. Dance it out if you need. All right, we're going to do that all on the other side. I'm just going to flip directions so I'm facing you easier. Inhale, chair, sit back and low. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, lean forward. And exhale, prayer twist. Hook your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Keep your knees squeezed together in one line. Sit your hips lower than your shoulders. On your inhale, lengthen the front of your head. On your exhale, belly in. Push your left hand down into your right to help you deepen your twist. Another round or so of breath. Left foot's your foundation. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Reach your right knee high. Bring your torso and your arms up. Hold. Establish stability. Suction cup your left foot down. Pull the strength up your leg and draw the muscles of your leg closer to the bone. Inhale. Exhale, eagle on the right. Cross your right leg over your left. Sit back, double or single wrap. Cross your right arm under your left. Double or single wrap, your choice. Draw your elbows and knees down to center line of your bodies. Lift your elbows and line with your shoulders, dropping forward and away. Stretch between your shoulder blades. Sit lower in your legs. Grow taller in your spine and breathe, friends. Inhale, one-legged mountain, unravel and rise. Exhale, open your right knee to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Send your right leg back. Hinge your left fingers down. Again, the block or the water bottle are there for if you want. Or add a challenge, you can cover your fingers away from the mat like so. Now you're in side plank, basically in your upper body. You're just adding a balance in here. Option to hold this space. Option modified or full Chakasana. Bend your knee, reach back up into the knife edge of your foot. Keep your foot into your hand, reach your knee back and your toes over the sides. Continue to breathe, continue to stay strong. If you're in Shavasana, inhale, release half moon. Exhale, warrior two, bend your left knee, land your right foot back. Inhale, rise to star, heels and toes out. Exhale, parallel your feet, bring your arms to a T. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, cross your Uttanasana, continue your hips. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and release. Couple rounds of breath here. If you want to add a twist, a bind, a skandasana, or an inversion, you absolutely can. I'll tell you when to exit, so play around in this space. Meet back in Prasarita in 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frog malasana. Toe heel your feet close together. Heels and toes out. Sit your hips between your heels. And hold it here for just a couple rounds of breath. Get your heart rate down. Okay, now toe heel your left foot a little closer to center. Point your toes directly forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. I need you to push down to this left leg. Use your glute and leg strength to rise up. Exhale, summit, TCT, hands down, dance it out. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. And go ahead, come onto the ground, take a seat. All right, friends, nice work. Now we have reached the peak of our practice. We're going to play with full birds of paradise pose. So if you took class with me earlier this week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, we're working on baby birds of paradise. Today we're doing the full birds of paradise. The metaphor being bloom where you're planted. So again, birds of paradise is that flower. This is a hugely difficult posture, but choosing to try it, choosing to do our best through that challenge and try to bloom in spite of the challenge. So nice metaphor we're working with today. And we're really warmed up for this. Birds of paradise requires open hips. You've done a lot of that with horse, skandasana, those hip circles we did earlier in class, frog. Also requires binds. We've been taking binds throughout the whole practice. So all of this is coming together in this pose. So I'm going to show you on one side of my body, then we'll have the opportunity, I'll walk you through it on both sides of your body. So just hang out for a second there. So for birds of paradise, we start in a frog pose, malasana, like we were just here. From here, you're going to extend one arm out to the side, the other arm up to the sky, then take the half bind behind your back. Take your hand, reach it underneath your thigh behind you, and then you're hooking your fingers like this behind your butt. Your fingers hook like this. Now, if your fingers aren't meeting, that's why I suggested you have a long towel, a dog leash, a scarf. You can also send that behind you and grab onto either end of it. So you have this tension bringing your hands towards another, but it gives you extra space. So feel free to use that. So you find your bind with your hands or your prop. Then the opposite leg from the one that is bound up, you toe heel that to center and point your toes forward. Then use leg, glute, core strength to slowly start to rise up into birds of paradise. This is level 1.
Level 2, you start to straighten your leg. Level 3 is when your leg goes all the way out straight like that. It's gonna take me a while to get there in my practice. I'm just at level 2, and that's okay. Wherever you're at is where you're meant to be. So refresher, hips are open, binds are ready to go, and then that action of rising up is just like when we did the frog to the one-legged mountain. It's those same leg muscles that you need, putting those puzzle pieces of our practice together. All right, let's try it. So everyone come to a frog pose. Lift your hips a little bit. Send your right arm forward and then back behind you. Reach your left arm towards the sky and then take your half bind to a full bind. Try and hook your fingers. Again, you can grab that towel or whatever you have and move it behind you if that feels better. Toe heel your left foot to center, point your toes forward. Start to lessen the weight in your right foot. Use your core leg glute strength to slowly rise up into birds of paradise. Once you are here, you can start to straighten your leg over time and try and keep your spine as straight as possible. Nice, friends. I see a lot of you working it. Take an inhale. And exhale, release to a ragdoll. So bring your foot down, break the bind, and then just sway side to side, stretch it out, maybe shake out your arms, do what feels right here. And then we'll meet back in our frog pose and we'll try it on the other side. All right, friends, from here, lift your hips a little bit, send your left arm forward, then reach it back behind your left thigh. Reach your right arm up, take the half bind, hook your fingers, or utilize the prop. Toe heel your right foot to center, point your toes forward. Lessen the weight in your left heel than your left toes. Push down through your calf, your quad, your glute, use your core, pull it in to rise up into birds of paradise. Again, blooming where you're planted. And whether you're getting this posture or not today, friends, it doesn't matter. As long as you're trying, you're giving your all. It's that same mentality of choosing to breathe through the challenge, wherever that gets you. And when you're ready to release, come down into your ragdoll and shake it out side to side. Release your hands down, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, come down to a seat on your mat. Friends, the hard work of our practice is over. We will cool down for the remainder of our practice. So come on down to your back. Bend your knees, punch your feet into the mat, hips distance apart. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, supine cow face. Cross your right leg over your left. Pull your knees into your chest. Grab onto your shins, ankles, or feet, and pull them apart in opposite direction. If you were gazing down over yourself, your knees would be in an awkward X or Y shape. And then just relax here. Release the gripping of your hands, but keep your legs bound. Tap your left big toe down to the mat. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale, eagle leg twist. Drop your knees over to the left. Bring your gaze to the right and fall heavy into the space where you land. Let breath and gravity take over. Inhale, pull your knees back through center. Exhale, unravel, plant both feet back down. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, supine cow face. Cross your left leg over your right. Pull your knees into your chest. Grab onto your knees, shins, ankles, or feet, and pull them apart in opposite directions. And relax down here. So friends, once again, this idea of blooming where planted. We can't always control what we get planted into, what soil, what challenges, what obstacles. And right now we all find ourselves planted down into some really unwelcoming soil. But we can choose to learn from the challenges, the discomforts, choose to grow in spite of this. And it might take some time and we might have some setbacks for sure. but that's part of the journey. And here today, you've practiced with moving with that mentality of breathing through this, of giving it your all. And again, it's about now taking that with you off your mat and out into your world. Release the gripping of your legs, but keep them bound. Tap your right big toe down. Inhale your arms to a T or goalpost. Exhale, easy twist. Drop your knees over the right, bring your gaze to the left, and fall heavy where you land. Let breath and gravity take over. Inhale, pull your knees back to center, unravel and squeeze both knees in, give yourself a hug. Bring your forward up to your knees, flex your toes back to your face, squeeze into a tight, tiny ball. And exhale, release to Shavasana, send your legs long and arms long. Release your movements and find stillness. Release external thoughts, stay present in silence. And here, friends, I will guide you through a visualization meditation for the first part of our Shavasana, and then I will allow you to drift off on your own. So visualize yourself sitting on a beach. You see the ocean expanded out in front of you. Notice its color. Notice the texture of the sand underneath you. Notice the exact color of the sky above you. And as you exhale, say in your mind, may you be healthy, may you be well, may you be at peace. And notice those words turn into rays of light that leave your lips and set off towards the horizon, expanding as they go, touching everyone north, south, east, west. Know that these words and the meaning behind them are being felt and received by everyone you're speaking to. I invite you to see this, to feel this, and to let everything else melt away. And feel free to stay here in Shavasana for a few minutes longer if you would like some more time. If you are ready to move on without moving a muscle, take a soft inhale and a soft exhale. On your next inhale, invite gentle movements back. Bring wiggles to your fingers and your toes. Bring rotations to your wrists and your ankles. And gently rock your head side to side on the mat. Move into a wall-to-wall stretch. Reach your fingers to the back, point your toes towards your front, arch your spine up off the mat. Gather your knees into your chest and give yourself a squeeze. Roll to your left side in the fetal position. Use your left bicep as the pillow. Plant your right hand down on the ground as a stabilizing base. Take a moment and a breath there. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Eyes remain closed and bring your hands to heart center. We end our practice as we began it with breath and intention. Open mouth exhale, let all your air go and anything else that you need to release. One last time together, inhale, breathe into this space of potential power growth. Open mouth exhale, breathe it around you. Take that with you through this time. Bring your hands to your third eye center, space of enlightenment, intuition. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. May all beings ever be happy and free. And may the words and actions of our own lives contribute to and impact that very same happiness and freedom. From this space, we bow forward to seal our practice. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Wonderful practice, my friends. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your energy once again. It is such an honor to still have this opportunity to guide your practice. So as I've been saying, virtual yoga with Johnny LaPasta will continue. If you go to my website, johnnylapasta.com, there will be a blog post at the top that is called Virtual Yoga with Johnny LaPasta, and that will regularly update with the schedule, the classes that I'm teaching, as well as all the links that you could possibly need. These will continue to be free community classes. However, if you do wish to make donations, they are graciously accepted. You can Venmo me at Johnny-Nunez. Reach out if you need that or you want that. Otherwise, I do just encourage you to keep coming, because the whole goal of this is that we continue to stay healthy and well and connected together. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. Namaste.
Namaste.